January 8th, 2019. Yesterday I went around to this black mission fig, took all the tip cuttings, and today I'm just going to be taking sections, probably cut them into one big branch as I'm doing some winter pruning. And the goal is to kind of open up this canopy and get it so the branches are more at an angle instead of 45 degrees. I've noticed that with the branches being a little bit at from 45 to 90 degrees, it seems to produce a little better and produce good fruit. The vertical branches don't really seem to ripen the fruit, and any branches that are crisscrossing like this one, I'll take that all the way back to the main trunk. And the main trunk here, ultimately I'm going to be moving this tree about 250 feet from the backyard into the front yard, where I have another black mission fig, and they'll be planted right next to each other. And some figs grow at different rates and speeds and have different spaces in between the nodes, so they grow a lot bigger and more vigorous. That tree is the same exact age as this tree, and although they look the same size, this one I've cut back quite a few more times than I have this one. But as you can see, where I've trimmed these back before, produces 3 or 4 branches off of each cut. And so I'm going to be taking this back to some of these main branches, cut out some of the ones that are going from the middle out, probably even cut it back to about right there. Take all this back and cut it back by at least 30 to 50%. So when I move it, I can do some root pruning, and then I'll have the black mission fig in the front yard. And I'm moving it because I have 3 figs in a row right here that were all gifted to me, and I planted them shortly after I planted these ones as 1-gallon cuttings from a friend, and I had another one in the middle right here, and another one on the far end, which are right there, and these are way too big now. I'm going to be taking these back as well, and I'm going to be moving this one, and these are all different varieties. And so right now, just kind of showing you guys what it looks like before I take it all back. And I'm not an expert fig grower, but by the way the tree in the front yard produces abundantly, and all the branches are more at like a 45 degree angle, it seems to produce a lot better. So I'm gonna try and mimic the structure so they look the same right next to each other in the front yard. And yeah, well, I know it works because I've moved figs multiple times, and the best time to move them is when they're dormant and they have no leaves, and move them before it starts warming up and they start breaking out their new buds for the spring. And that's it for this video. Have a good one, y'all, and happy gardening.